Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. Oscar and Felix are names that have become part of our cultural vocabulary. They are, of course, the pivots of The Odd Couple, one of Neil Simon's many cash cow hits, which in 1965 won 4 Tony Awards and seeded a movie and a long-running television series. While mention of Oscar and Felix brings visions of Tony Randall and Jack Klugman to mind, in the 1980s, Mr. Simon gave in to requests to allow female productions of the play. Being the perfectionist he is, he did not leave matters in the hands of others, but reworked the play so that it would retain its structure, but with his characters rewritten to be real women, not women behaving as men as played by women. Since that version's Broadway debut, starring Sally Struthers and Rita Moreno, quite a number of productions of this all-female odd couple have been mounted. Florence and Olive replaced their male counterparts, Felix and Oscar, thus putting a female spin on virtually the same dialogue and plot. Much of the dialogue is taken line for line from the male version, and some of the characters' names are the same, including Mickey the cop. Instead of playing poker like the guys do, the women come together every week and play Trivial Pursuit. Can anal retentive neatnik Florence Unger, estranged from her husband after he kicked her out of the house, and the slovenly and slothful divorcee Olive Madison live cohesively in the same apartment? It's going to be hysterically funny to see how well the two friends adjust to this new living arrangement in the Fox Hills Repertory Company's reading of The Odd Couple, female version. Finally, we ask that you turn off all cell phones and pagers. If you're going to eat wrapped candy, please unwrap it now. And of course, no flash photography during the show. Now imagine yourself looking into a Riverside Drive rent-controlled apartment in New York on a hot summer's evening. Sit back, relax, get ready to laugh, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
You're gonna love this one. How many times a year does a penguin have sex?
Do you know any penguins intimately?
That shouldn't be science and nature. That should be gossip.
I'll say they do it 6 times.
Why only 6 times?
Did you ever see what they look like?
They live on icebergs. What else could they do all winter? I say 20 times.
Wrong. They do it once.
Oh my God, I married a penguin.
Why is it hot in here? When is she gonna fix her air conditioner? Whew, I'm
You're
gonna
wrong.
pass out.
You're wrong.
Someone told me you were seeing a doctor. Is it anything serious?
No, we only had 2 dates. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Ah, go the other way, go the other way. We take science.
All right, science.
2 minutes to go, counting down.
You mind if she asks the question first?
What does C mean in Einstein's theory of relativity? E equals mc squared.
We'll play sports.
You can't change after you've heard the question.
Well, she picked on my turn. I picked sports.
A minute 30 and counting down.
Who pitched back-to-back no-hitters for the Cincinnati Reds in 1938?
You want to take a crack at MC squared?
Give us a hint.
What kind of hint?
Is it baseball or football?
It's baseball. I'll give you another hint. He has a Dutch name.
Ooh,
Judge Schultz.
Dutch Schultz was a gangster.
Joe Rembrandt.
Is that your final answer?
Peter Windmill.
Is that your final answer?
60 seconds and counting down.
What is this, left off at Cape Canaveral? Olive, we need help.
I'm coming. Do you give up?
Not yet. Bobby Amsterdam? Tony Tulip.
Give up. You'll never get it. I have to leave by 12.
Where the hell are you running to?
I told you when I sat down. I have to leave by 12. Mickey, didn't I say that when I sat down I have to leave by 12?
I'm really starting to worry about Florence. She's never been this late before.
I told Harry I'd be home by 1 the latest. We're making an 8 o'clock plane to Florida.
Who goes to Florida in July?
It's off season. There are no crowds, and you get the best rooms at 1/10 the price.
Some vacation. 6 cheap people in an empty hotel.
Maybe Florence is safe. I'm really starting to get nervous.
Do you give up?
Mickey Dice. Oh, I hate this name.
Do you know Florence once locked herself overnight in the bathroom in Bloomingdale's? She wrote out her entire will on a half roll of toilet paper. Time is almost up.
Olive, we're running out of time.
All right. What's the question?
You only have 4 seconds.
Who pitched back-to-back no-hitters?
Johnny Vandermeer's on June 11th against the Boston Braves 3-0, and on June 15th against the Brooklyn Dodgers 6-0. His overall record for the year was 15 wins and 10 losses. I have 1 second left. Give me another question.
Incredible. You really love sports, don't you?
I love big men in tight pants. Who gets a Diet Coke?
I do.
1 can of chemicals for Mickey the cop.
It's warm.
Because the refrigerator's been broken for 2 weeks.
So it drips a little. Who wants food?
What do you got?
I've got brown sandwiches and green sandwiches.
What's the green?
It's either a very new cheese or a very old meat.
I'll take the brown.
You're going to eat food from that refrigerator? I saw milk standing in there, and it wasn't even in a bottle.
What are you, some kind of a health nut? Eat, Mickey, eat.
Oh,
We go, kid. Throw 'em.
all right. I thought you got a new maid.
No, I didn't pass the interview.
The woman produces a prime time show, and she doesn't have a maid. All right. 2. A 1, a 2. Oh, God. Science and nature.
Oh, this is good. What closes when a frog swallows?
His eyes!
How did you know that?
I used to go out with a guy who looked like a frog.
Roll them an egg.
Wait a second. What is this? Can we make a deal, a rule? Come on. Every 6 months you buy fresh potato chips?
I do. Eat those till September.
Oh, God. You know, at least at Florence's house, we get decent food.
My food isn't decent.
It's not even food!
All right, I'm through being the nice one. You each owe me $6 apiece for the buffet.
Buffet? What buffet? Hot Diet Cokes And sandwiches that have been here since you were in high school?
1, 2, 3. Again, sports.
What did Forrest Smithson carry in his hand for inspiration while running the hurdles at the 1908 Olympics?
Extra jockey shorts.
Is that your final answer?
If you say that one more time, I'm gonna take you hostage.
60 seconds and counting down.
He carried a Bible.
That's right.
The woman's unbelievable.
How could you know about the 1908 Olympics?
From Phil. Phil knew more about sports than any man I ever knew. If I had won the Kentucky Derby, we'd still be married today.
Now look, don't get that mournful look in your eyes again. The man lost your entire life savings at the track. 2. Science and nature.
What's the strongest muscle in a man's body?
Before or after?
You're not still sending Phil money, are you?
Nah.
Yes, she does.
Oh, a few $100, just until he gets his life straightened out.
He's been trying to get straightened out for 2 years. How bent was he?
I can't help it. Every time I hear his voice on the phone, I end up sending him a check. He's so good at it. He puts a little whimper in it because he knows it gets to me.
I would never support an ex-husband. Not until women get equal pay with men.
Right.
Well, you have to look at it this way. What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander.
You're gonna be some big hit in Florida.
You give up on the strongest muscle?
The tongue.
That's right.
Don't ask me how I know that. 3. 1, 2, 3. And then sports and leisure.
What's the southern dish made of pig's small intestines called?
Airplane food.
Chitlins.
Oh my God, Phil, I was just talking about you.
Somebody hide a checkbook.
How have you been, Phil? You sound tired. Yeah, you sound like you have a little cold. Haven't been sleeping, eh? He's whimpering.
Don't give in. Remember the Alamo.
So what have you been doing, Phil? Mostly thinking of me. Oh, that's sweet. We're talking about 4 figures here. You're in a bind? What kind of a bind?
You want us to cut the wire?
You owe 2 months back rent. Oh, gee, I'm sorry. How much does it come to?
$1.6 million.
Gee, I wish I could help you out, Phil, but I just paid the last 2 years' taxes.
That's it. Hanging, girl. Remember to give up.
I know you hate to ask, Phil. And I hate to turn you down.
Hang up before his voice cracks.
What's wrong with your voice? Oh, gee, Phil, don't do that. Please don't, Phil. Listen, I'll send you $300. Is that all right?
Gloria Steinem hates you.
Stop coughing, Phil. Sympathy is not going to work with me. I'm sending you $500 and that's it.
Even money, she goes to $650.
Phil, I've got to go. It was nice speaking to you. It's what? Our anniversary. Oh, when? Oh, my God, next week. You're right. Oh, well, the same to you, Phil. Sure, $650 is fine. Bye, Phil. He sounded like Orphan Annie in a snowstorm. What did you want me to do?
Listen, you give your ex-husband $650 and your best friends have to eat the Dead Sea Scrolls.
I have a fatal flaw in my character. Go ahead, shoot me.
If you mean it, I have my gun here.
What's the oldest known vegetable in the world?
That's easy. You are.
No.
You think I don't know? There's 2 Spanish brothers in this building who are crazy about me. Sexiest guys you ever saw. I must be crazy. Why am I sending a shiftless gambler like Phil $750?
Hand me my purse. I'll shoot her now.
Is that your final
principal known to man.
Wrong. It's the P.
Then you're runner-up.
The kids today are smarter than us. Why go through all the trouble of marriage when you can have a roommate? I'm going to start looking on the bus tomorrow.
Entertainment.
Okay, entertainment. Here we go. What group starred in the movie Rock Around the Clock?
Everybody all together.
Bill Haley and the Comets! Woo!
God, give me one more night in the back of a T-Bird. Whoopee!
Remember Danny Flanagan?
He wore size 28 jeans in a 32 body.
I remember the first time I danced close with him. He kept saying, "It's not what you think. I have 2 packs of cigarettes in my pocket." I had to go to confession the next day.
He always had a pound of grease in his hair. Remember the winter he went out and his head froze? He had to comb his hair with a hammer and chisel.
You know who I thought the cutest one in school was? Mr. Schwartzman, the principal.
Oh, I hated being 17 until I turned 35. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Chubby Checkers fan club, hello. Oh, hello, sweetheart. I told you not to call me tonight. I can't talk to you just now. You know I do, darling. All right, just a minute. Mickey, it's your husband.
I wish you were having up there with him. Then he wouldn't bother me so much. Hello, Stanley. What's wrong? Did you make yourself dinner? What'd you have? Lamb chops? That's very good, Stan.
Your husband can make lamb chops?
He boils them in water. No. She didn't show up tonight. What's wrong? You're kidding. How should I know? All right, I will. Yes, goodbye. What did I tell you?
What's the matter?
Lawrence is missing.
Oh my God!
I told you something was up.
What do you mean, missing?
She wasn't home all day today. She canceled her facial appointment and her pedicure. She never showed up for her yoga class or her spiritual advisor. No one knows where she is. Stan just spoke to her husband.
Wait a minute. Nobody is missing for one day.
That's right. You gotta be missing for 48 hours before you're missing.
She loves the Museum of Modern Art. Maybe she went there.
Maybe she got locked in the museum. I once talked to a security guard for 20 minutes until I found out he was a statue.
Maybe she had an accident.
They would have heard.
If she's lying in a gutter somewhere, who would know who she is?
She's got charge plates for 47 stores. If she doesn't go shopping for 8 hours, New York shuts down.
Maybe she was mugged.
You know what she carries in her handbag? Tear gas, a siren, and a police radio. If you tap her on the shoulder, a squad car shows up.
I don't know. I have a feeling in my bones. She's someplace in trouble right now.
What are we waiting for? I'll call Sydney.
Wait a minute. Don't start anything yet. Just because we don't know where she is, maybe someone else does. Is she seeing someone on the side?
You mean like a hypnotist?
Are you on Valium? Why don't you take some speed so you can catch up with the rest of us?
Florence doesn't play around. She didn't even take her clothes off when she had children. Please.
Never can tell. It's a different world we live in today. What a man can do, a woman can do. Now, I've never personally done it myself, but I've gotten the idea once in a while. Admit it, we all have.
I haven't.
I'm talking about normal
I'm gonna call Sydney and find out what's what. Hello, Sydney? Oh, I just heard. Listen, Sydney, do you have any idea where she could be? She what? You're kidding. Why? I didn't know. Gee, that's too bad. All right, listen, Sid, you just sit tight, and the minute I hear anything, I'll call you. Right. Bye. They broke up. Who? Who? Florence and Sydney, that's who. The marriage is over. Finished. Kaput. Don't tell me.
I can't believe it.
After 14 years?
They were such a happy couple.
14 years doesn't mean you're a happy couple. It means you're a long couple.
What happened?
Man wants out. That's all.
She's going to go to pieces. I know Florence. She's going to try something crazy.
She used to say, our marriage will last 100 years. What happened?
She missed by 86 years.
She'll kill herself. You hear what I'm saying? She's going to go out and kill herself.
Will you shut up, Mickey? Stop being a policewoman for 2 minutes. Where'd you go, Olive?
She went out to kill herself.
What did I tell you?
Are you serious?
That's what the man said. She went out to kill herself. She didn't want to do it at home because her mother was sleeping over.
Why did she want to kill herself?
Why? Because she's an hysteric.
You mean she actually said, I'm going out to kill myself? What did she do? Leave a note?
No, she sent a telegram.
A suicide telegram?
If she wants to kill herself, why does she send a telegram?
Because the quicker it gets there, the quicker she can be saved.
Oh, I get it. She really doesn't want to kill herself. She just wants sympathy.
We get people like her all the time. They crave attention. We have a man who calls us every Saturday from the top of the George Washington Bridge. We don't even answer it.
I don't know. There's always a first time.
Please.
Maybe this is the one time she really means.
Please, she's too nervous to kill herself. She wears a seatbelt to a drive-in movie.
Well, we can't sit here and do nothing.
Isn't there some place we could look for her?
Where? Where would you look for a suicidal person who wants to live?
Of course! If you're going to kill yourself, where's the safest place to do it? With your friends.
I'll let her in.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. She may be hysterical. Let's play it nice and easy. If we're calm, she'll be calm.
That's right. That's how they talk to people out on the ledges. Gentle and soothing, like a priest.
What'll I say to her?
Nothing. We say nothing, as if we never heard a thing.
Maybe you should call the police.
Maybe we should.
What the hell do you think I am?
Are you girls through with this discussion? Because she already could have died of old age out in the hallway. Everybody relax. All right, Mickey, ask us a question. Open the door.
You have to roll the dice first. Get your category.
Who gives a crap what the category is? Just ask a question.
My mind is too logical. I have to have a category before I answer ask the question.
Sports and leisure.
Not sports and leisure.
Oh,
It's too
God.
tough.
I can't believe this.
Should I tell Florence to wait a minute?
Movies, entertainment, open the door.
Hello, dear. Oh, hi, Florence.
One more piece of the pie is all we need.
Hello, girls.
Hello, Florence.
Could you repeat the question, please?
I didn't ask it yet. Name 3 actors who played Charlie Chan on the screen.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, big deal. There's some sandwiches there if you're hungry.
Oh, yeah, I didn't eat all day. Let me see. Never mind.
What was the question?
3 actors who played Charlie Chan.
Is there anything to drink?
Sure, Coke, Pepsi, 7-Up, anything.
No, I meant the hard stuff.
Do you have any hard stuff, you know, like Dubonnet?
Dubonnet. No, I just killed my last case.
It's not important. Nothing is very important.
3 actors who played who?
Charlie Chan. Charlie Chan. How many times do I have to say it? Charlie Chan.
All right, take it easy, everybody. Calm down.
Did anybody call about me?
No, not that I can remember. Why? Were you expecting a phone call?
Me? Who would call me?
3 actors who played Charlie Chan, is that it?
That's it. That's the question. You got it.
You mean in the same picture?
How can they play the same thing? Why do they want 3 Charlie Chans in the same damn picture?
They had 2 Tarzans in the same picture once.
Never 2 Tarzans in one picture.
One pretended to be Tarzan.
Then it wasn't 2 Tarzans. It was 1 Tarzan and 1 pretending to be Tarzan.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy.
Calm down, everyone, all right? Calm down.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Everyone makes me nervous.
That's because you make everyone else nervous.
Well, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll go kill myself.
Gee, it's a nice view from up here. What is it, 12 floors?
No, it's only 11. It says 12, but it's only 11. Want to sit down and play golf? It's still early.
No, I couldn't concentrate.
It's your favorite category, movies.
I wouldn't know one movie from another tonight.
You know this one named 3 actors who played Tarzan in the movies.
Charlie Chan! Charlie Chan!
Warner Olin, Sidney Choler, Peter Ustinov. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Alone?
I always go alone. Why?
Are you going to be in there long?
As long as it takes.
Are you crazy? Letting her go in there alone?
How's she going to kill herself in the John?
What do you mean, how? She could take pills, she could slash her wrists.
It's the guest bathroom. There's nothing in there. What's she going to do, choke on a towel?
She could jump.
That's right. Isn't there a window in there?
It's only 6 inches wide.
She could stick her head out and slam the window on her head.
She could also flush herself into the East River. I'm telling you, she's not going to do anything.
Quiet. She's crying.
We should do something. She shouldn't be in there crying all
You
alone.
want to go in there and cry with her?
She's coming out.
What picture did Claude Rains and Betty Davis?
Mr. Skeffington, I think I'm going to take a little walk.
Where are you going to walk this time of night?
Along the river is nice.
The river?
You heard something?
No.
Oh, yeah. You're worried that I'm going to try something because Sidney dumped me after 14 years, that dirty bastard. Oh, I've got to go.
No, Florence, no.
No, Florence, don't do it, Florence.
Don't try to stop me. Please, don't stop me. Oh,
Florence, were you friends?
I
Talk
can't,
to
I
us.
can't go on. I can't live without him. Oh, oh.
Oh, there she is.
Get it.
Go after her. Oh, my God.
Be careful.
Oh,
You didn't have to hit her so hard.
she was biting my neck. What did you want me to do with her face?
Lay her on the couch.
in the room.
Promise me, don't call Sydney. Promise me, you won't call him.
Rub her wrist, keep her walking around.
Slap her
Keep the
face.
blood moving.
Walk her around. Come on. Don't let her go to sleep.
I can't believe this. 911 has me on hold.
Isn't there a doctor in this building?
Whoa.
Yeah, he's an optometrist. If she goes blind, I'll call him.
Please, let me sit down. I can't walk this far without my Nikes.
You're not sitting down till you get those pills out.
I got them out. They're out.
How did they come out?
Oh, I had a pizza on Broadway. I threw up in the elevator. I'm sorry. They'll think the dog's dead. Can I have something to drink? I'll get it. Would you like a Fresca or a Sprite?
Oh, just get her a drink.
14 years we've been married. Did you know that, Renee?
Yes, Florence, I know. It's okay.
And it's over. Just like that. 14 years over.
Maybe it was just a fight. You've had fights before.
No, it's over. He's getting a lawyer tomorrow. My cousin.
It's all right, darling. Let it out. Let it all out.
12 hours I've been crying. I don't know where they come from. All these little tears must be going around in circles. Oh.
Is Dr. Pepper all right?
Don't call him. I'm fine.
No, it's a...
Pardon me.
Florence, everyone's been worried sick about you. Where have you been?
I don't know. I just wandered around the city. I ended up in the Museum of Modern Art. And I stood and talked to this security guard for an hour. And he was so patient. He listened to everything. So patient.
All right, let's not stand around looking at her. Let's break it up.
Yeah, come on, she's all right.
Oh, I'm so ashamed. Girls, please, forgive me.
It's okay, we understand.
Do you know the number for the suicide hotline?
I'll get it from Florence. She has an account there.
No one feels much like playing tonight.
Listen, you take care, honey, huh?
Good night, Flo.
I'll leave you.
3 blocks away. Be here in time.
If you need me, I'll be at the Meridian Motel in Miami Beach.
You'll be the first one I'll call here.
Good night, Florence. Try to get a good night's sleep. I guarantee you things are going to look much better in the morning. Hide all your belts and plastic bags.
Oh, Florence.
I know. What am I going to do, all?
You're going to wash those pills down with some hot coffee. I'll make it now.
The terrible thing is, I still love him. It's a lousy marriage, but I still love him. I don't want this divorce.
You want a brownie? A chocolate brownie? It's 3 weeks old, but I could toast it.
You know, if Sydney and I divorce, we're going to be the first ones in my family.
You told me your mother and father were divorced.
No, I mean since then. My sister is still married. She's separated, but she's still married.
How about some espresso with Stella D'Oro cookies?
How dare he treat me like this? How dare he? Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck.
What did you do?
Oh, it's a nerve spasm. I get it in the neck. God, does it hurt?
Oh, what can I do?
Oh, a towel. Get me a hot towel. Very hot.
Right, what about some aspirin?
Aspirin is good. And some brandy.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. My
Hot
neck.
towel, aspirin, and brandy. Anything else?
Ben Gay to rub in
Right.
after. Oh, and a scarf, a wool scarf. Cashmere's better if you have it. Oh, you know, I knew we were in trouble, Olive. Every night I tiptoe into the bathroom and I pray. Please, God, please help me save my marriage. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Please, God. And then I hear Sydney in the bedroom saying, please, God, make her shut up. Make her keep quiet.
Here.
God.
Here. Put the scarf on. And take your aspirin.
I'm not a complainer. I've never once tried to change Sidney. He wears a toupee that's 2 sizes too large. He looks like an Old English sheepdog. But I never said a word.
Drink him down with brandy.
And now he's into cowboy boots. 5'3.5", and he wears cowboy boots. They come up to his knees. He looks like he just jumped off a 100-foot horse. Oh, and he's also studying languages. He's studying Russian at the new school. Instead of saying yes, everything is da.
You're tensing up again, Florence. Stop tensing.
Oh, I'm married to a 5'3" man with an oversized toupee and boots up to his knees, and he walks around saying da, and he walked out on me.
When you relax, damn it. Your neck feels like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, sometimes I think I'm crazy. Sometimes I think I should be put in an institution.
Later, if the massage doesn't work.
That doesn't smell like Bengay.
Oh, you're right. It's toothpaste.
I don't think this is helping.
Because you won't relax. Have you always been this tense?
Since I was a baby, I could chew a thick sirloin steak with just my gum.
Bend over.
I take advantage of you, Olive. I abuse our friendship, and I know I drive you crazy.
If this hurts, just tell me because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You don't make me crazy.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
Yes, I do. I see you grit your teeth when I'm talking to you. You must used to have long teeth.
How does your neck feel?
It's better.
Good.
But it doesn't last long.
Well, maybe this time.
Nah, it just came back.
Drink your brandy.
I don't think I can. It doesn't go down.
I'll get you a plunger.
Thank God the kids are still in camp. They'll be spared this until September.
Please drink your brandy.
I don't want to get divorced, Olive. I don't want to suddenly change my whole life. Talk to me. Tell me what I'm going to do.
All right. First of all, you're going to calm down and relax. Then you and I are going to figure out a whole new life for you.
Without Sidney? What kind of a life is there without Sidney?
I don't live with Sidney, and I'm very happy. You can do it, Florence, believe me.
Olive, you've been through it yourself. What did you do? How did you get through it?
I drank for 4 days and 5 nights. I couldn't work. I ate a quart of Haagen-Dazs Jamocha almond fudge every night. I gained 14 pounds, 7 on each hip. I looked like I was carrying my laundry in my pockets, but I got through it.
Well, what about Sidney? He's human too. How's he going to get through this?
Sidney's a man. Men have freedom. He can meet women anywhere. We have to donate a kidney and hope that the man is grateful and single.
Do you think Sidney is thinking of other women at a time like this?
I guarantee you by tomorrow night he'll be sitting on a stool on top of 2 telephone books at a bar.
You think so?
What's the matter now?
My ears are closing up. It's a sinus condition. I'm allergic. I'm not going to jump. I just want to get some fresh air. I'm even allergic to perfume. I used to have to wear Sidney's aftershave lotion, Old Spice menthol. I felt like I had just sailed home from Singapore.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to clear out my ears. You create pressure, and then it'll open up.
Did it open up?
A little, but I think I scraped my throat.
Florence, leave yourself alone. Don't tinker.
I can't help myself. I drive everyone crazy. I went to a marriage counselor once, and he kicked me out of his office. He wrote on my chart, lunatic. I don't blame Sidney. It'd be impossible to be married to me.
Hey, it takes 2 to make a lousy marriage.
What am I going to do with the rest of my life, Olive? I've got so much of it ahead of me. If I was 70 or 75, I could probably get through it.
I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to start your life over and stand on your own 2 feet. Be independent.
You're right.
Of course I am.
God, that's what I was before I was married. I was a great bookkeeper. I could have been Price Waterhouse today. You're right. Be self-sufficient. Be an independent woman.
You're damn right.
Oh, maybe I should go back to work.
Why not? What'd you work for?
Sidney.
Okay.
God, the mistakes I've made,
no one has problems like you.
You're wrong. I happen to know that I hate my guts.
Come on, Florence, I've never seen anyone so in love. If you had 2 more legs, you'd take yourself out dancing.
I thought you were my friend.
I am, that's why I can talk to you like this. I love you almost as much as you do.
Then talk to me.
How can I help you when I can't help myself? You think you're impossible to live with? I was sloppy since I was a kid. I got married with Coca-Cola stains on my wedding gown. My mind is into other things. I like to write, I like to paint, I like photography. I don't like to clean up. I leave a mess after I read a book.
I don't do it for myself. I like Sydney to come home to a clean house. I want my children to appreciate things. How else are they going to learn?
What's the point of it all? When you're dead, they're going to throw dirt on you anyway.
Maybe I could change. Maybe I should call Sydney.
What for?
Well, to talk it out, maybe I left something unsaid.
Where's your self-respect? You want to crawl back on your hands and knees?
Yeah, he'd probably think I was scrubbing the floors.
Florence, listen to me. Tonight, you're going to sleep here. Tomorrow, you're going to go home, pack up your sinus medications and your aftershave lotion, and move in here with me.
Oh, you really mean it?
I really mean it. And you won't be in the way.
Oh, well, okay. I'm a pest.
I know you're a pest. I'm the one who gave you the name.
Well, then why do you want me to live with you?
Because I can't stand living by myself either. Because I'm lonely, that's why.
I never thought of you as lonely. You've got so many friends.
Oh, but friends go home at 11 o'clock. Come on, Florence, I'm proposing to you. What do you want, a goddamn ring?
Oh, if you really mean it, Olive. Oh, there's so much I could do around here. I could change this place into something out of Architectural Digest.
Sports Illustrated is fine with me.
I want to do something, Olive. Let me do something.
All right, tomorrow you can build me a terrace, anything you want.
Oh, and you'll eat like you never ate before. Do you like Russian blitties or shashlik Caucasian? I'll make it for dinner.
You don't have to cook, I like eating out.
Breakfast and dinner we'll have at home. We'll save a fortune, because we're going to need it. I'm not taking a single penny from Sydney.
Oh, let's not be hasty now.
Well, how am I going to have self-respect if I take money from Sydney?
Money is the one area where self-respect doesn't count.
I don't need anything from Sydney. I'll show him what I can do. Oh, that's him. That's Sydney.
Hello? Oh, hello, Sydney.
I'm not here. You don't know where I am. You haven't seen me. I can't get in touch with you. Don't know what I'm not here.
Yeah, she's here.
Don't tell him that. Didn't I tell you not to tell him that?
Yes, she told me everything.
How does he sound? What's he saying? Is he worried about me? Ask him if he wants to talk to me, because I don't want to talk to him.
I agree with that, Sydney.
Don't agree with him. You agree with me. I'm your friend. I can't believe you agree with me.
Well, personally, I think she's taking it very well.
I am not taking it well. I'm taking it like a crazy woman. You talk like you think this is taking it well? Oh, God.
I know you have, Sydney. You've been wonderful. God bless you.
Don't God bless him. What did you, God bless him?
He sneezed. What do you want from me?
I'm sorry. Does he listen to me? Ask him if he wants to speak to me.
Sydney, would you like to talk to her?
Give me the phone and I'll talk to him.
Oh, you don't want to talk to her.
He doesn't want to talk to me?
Yes, I see. I understand. Oh, I agree. You're absolutely right. Okay, you take care. Bye.
Why did he want to talk to me?
He didn't want to talk to you.
Then what did he call for?
He just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Oh, did?
He said he loves you very much and that you're a wonderful wife and mother.
He said that? What else did he say?
That wasn't important.
What else did he say?
There was nothing.
What else did he say?
But as a woman, you're crazy as a bedbug.
Oh, really? Is that what the short, hairless cowboy said? Well, you can tell him for me to live be 1,000, that he'll never find another woman like me.
Which bedroom do you want? One you can see New Jersey, the other you can see a guy who sleeps naked.
You know, I'm glad, because it finally made me realize it's over. Didn't sink in until just now.
You want some sleeping pills?
Oh,
Take some sleeping pills.
I can't swallow them.
Well, you've been stuck on them all night.
I don't think I believed him until now. My marriage is over.
Lawrence, let's go to bed. I have another career besides you.
Somehow it doesn't seem so bad. I mean, I think I can live with it.
Good, live with it tomorrow. Go to bed tonight. Come on.
I will. I just want to start rearranging our life, getting things in order. Do you have a pad? I want to make out a menu.
No menus. I don't plan my food. I don't want to make any promises to a roast chicken. Please, go to bed.
Can I be alone for a few minutes? I have to collect my thoughts, and I'm better when I'm cleaning up.
I won't sleep if I hear you in here. You want to clean? Go downstairs and clean the elevator.
Oh, you'll appreciate it in the morning, Olive. You're going to see furniture you never knew you had. I'll see you at breakfast. Come on, go to bed.
You're not going to do anything big, are you? Like putting up wallpaper?
10 minutes is all I'll be. I promise. Olive.
What?
Oh, I never realized you were so lonely. It must have been hard for you with nobody else here.
Well, we'll see. One, two, three. Sorry, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Entertainment.
Mommy, go ahead.
How long does it take Florence to make coffee?
Well, first she has to go to Columbia and pick the beans. Come on, what's the question?
In the 1940s, who was known as the Queen of Republic Pictures?
Oh, easy. I know that. Don't tell me it's, what's her name? Oh, God, I know. A big, blonde, lousy actress. I think her husband owned the studio.
Give us a hint.
No hints. I don't want hints. All right, give us a hint.
She had the same name as a cereal.
A cereal?
A cold cereal or a hot cereal?
You mean like grape nuts?
There's no actress named Grape Nuts. I would remember.
No. It's the name of the company. Kellogg, Kitty Kellogg, Nabisco, Nora Nabisco.
And an ice cold Pepsi for Mickey.
Thank you.
Where's your coaster?
A what?
Your coaster. I just bought a brand new set of coasters.
Here. I thought they were cookies.
Always try to use your coasters, girls. And Sherry on the rocks.
Sherry on the rocks. And I have my coaster.
Well, I hate to be a pest about it, but wet glasses eat right through the polish and they ruin the finish on the table.
Farina. Is it Farina?
Wasn't Farina in the R Gang comedies?
Right. The cute little black girl with a circle around her eye.
Wait a minute. It's 3 names. Something.
And a sandwich for Vera.
Oh, that smells wonderful. You went to all this trouble just for me, Vera?
Honest, I enjoy cooking. Keep your head over the dish. I What can I get you, Olive?
Peking duck for 7. Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate?
Who turned off the Puritron?
The what?
The Puritron. Don't play with this, girls. I'm trying to keep the grime out of the air. Oh,
You're purposely doing this, aren't you? You're trying to distract me so your team can win.
no, I don't even know the question.
Who was the Queen of Republic Pictures?
Vera Ruber Ralston.
Ralston! That's the cereal.
That's not her question. That was my question. I did all the hard work, and she gets the fun of saying Vera Ruber Ralston. Mickey, what would it cost me to hire a hitman?
I can't take this anymore. It's been 4 hours and we've only done 3 questions.
I think I'm going home. I get so nervous. I think she's going to sneak up behind me know what I hear? I hear Stanley looks terrible. Sends out for Chinese food every night. Stan saw him on the street the other night with soy sauce on his mouth.
Everything on this sandwich is so good and fresh. Where does she get fresh crab?
We raised them in the bathtub.
Is that hotel in Florida still open? I think I'm gonna go.
I'm telling you, that thing could kill us. They'll find us here in the morning with our tongues hanging out on the floor.
Do something, Olive. She turned a nice, friendly game into the Christian Science reading.
I was just in the bathroom. The towels are so clean and fluffy. And they smell so good. Does she do that too, Olive?
No, she sends them to India and they beat them on the rocks.
The trouble is, Florence should have lived 100 years ago. She would have been appreciated in that world.
I'm trying to arrange it.
Damn, that machine doesn't even clean the furniture. It's probably vacuuming out our lungs right now.
Listen, forget it. I'm going home.
Sit down, she's coming out.
When? She's probably putting up shelf paper.
Don't leave, Sylvie, the game isn't over.
Listen, I don't even like this game so much. It's one night a week I can spend with you girls. I'll even talk sex. I'll even talk gossip. I'll even talk the National Enquirer. But I will not talk crispy, toasted, fluffy towels. There are two kinds of people who drive me crazy. One who just gave up smoking, and the other one who just left her husband.
You really have to learn to have more compassion.
And you're the third.
Oh, Sylvie, don't go yet.
It's your own fault. You're the one who stopped her from killing herself.
He's right. The woman is right.
I would have talked sex. No one brought it up.
I hope I have my wallet. They're gonna be able to identify my body in the morning.
Florence, damn it, we're all waiting. Close up the kitchen and get out here.
What's that smell? What is that smell? Disinfectant! She washed the pond! Oh, God. That's it.
What's the question then?
Name a Philip Marlowe movie starring Burt Lancaster.
Oh, farewell, my lovely.
Yeah. And good night to you, sweetheart.
Sorry, is it my fault?
No, I guess no one feels much like playing tonight.
I gotta get up for work early anyway.
Does your husband like you being a cop, Nikki?
Well, all he likes to do is kinky things.
Ooh, like what?
Like handcuffing me to the bed.
Did you ever do it?
Once, but he fell asleep. And I slipped a disc trying to get to the bathroom. If you ask me, you two are the lucky ones. I envy both of you.
You envious? Why?
Because you're free. You can do what you want, go where you like, live out your fantasies.
Is that how you feel, Vera?
Oh, I'm not good at fantasies. Harry just makes it up and gives it to me.
Believe me, this is the time to be single. I look around. Men are better looking today than they ever were before.
Why do you think that?
Because they're 11 years younger today.
Oh, God. That's something, isn't it, Olive? They envy us. They think we're lucky. Oh, they don't know what it's like. They don't know, Olive, do they?
I'd be immensely grateful to you, Florence, if you didn't clean up just
Well,
now.
it's just a few things. Can you imagine they envy us?
Florence, leave everything alone. I'm not through dirtying up for the night.
It's just a few dishes. Do you want me to leave them here all night?
I don't care if you have them cleaned by your dentist, but don't make me feel guilty
I'm
about
not
it.
asking you to do it.
That's why you make me feel guilty. You're always in my bathroom hanging up my towels. Whenever someone smokes, you follow them around with an ashtray. Last night, I found you washing the kitchen floor, shaking your head in
how long it would take?
How long what would it take?
Until I got on your nerves.
I didn't say you got on my nerves.
Well then, what did you say? You said that I irritated you.
You said you irritated me. I didn't say it.
Then what did you say?
I don't know what I said. What difference does it make?
It doesn't make any difference. I was just repeating what I thought you said.
Well, don't repeat what you thought I said. Repeat what I said. My God, that's irritating.
Oh, please. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
And don't pout. If you want to fight, you will fight. Fighting, I win. Pouting, you win.
You're right. Everything you say about me is right.
And don't give in so easily. I'm not always right. Sometimes. You're right.
You're right. I do that. I always figure I'm in the wrong.
Only this time you are wrong and I'm right.
Oh, leave me alone.
And don't sulk. Sulking is the same as pouting.
I know. Damn it, why can't I do one lousy thing right?
Why didn't you throw it?
What do you mean, why?
Then why didn't you throw the glass?
Because I'm trying to control myself.
Why?
Well, what do you ask why for?
Why do you have to control yourself? You were angry, you felt like throwing the glass. Why don't you throw it?
Because there's no point to it. I'd still be angry and I'd have a broken cup.
How do you know how you feel? Maybe you feel wonderful. Why do you have to control every single thought in your head? Why don't you let loose once in your life? Do something you feel like doing and not what you're supposed to do. Stop keeping books. Relax. Get drunk. Get angry. Come on. Break the goddamn glass.
Oh, my arm.
You are hopeless. You're a hopeless idiot.
I'm not supposed to use that arm. I have bursitis.
Now you cry, are you? I think all those tears dripping down the arm is what gave you bursitis. Know what you are, Florence? You're a human accident.
Who just happens to cook and clean and take care of the house. I save us a lot of money, don't I?
Oh, thank you, Painweber.
Okay, I may be compulsive, but I'm not a grouch. We have our good times, don't we?
Good times. Florence getting a clear picture on Channel 2 is not my idea of whoopee.
What are you talking about?
I spent enough nights watching you put paper strips between your toes. The night was made for better things.
Like what?
Like the smell of a good cigar. Listen to me good. There are two sexes in this world. We're one of them. I didn't make this up, but nature demands that our sex sometimes has to get in touch with their sex.
You're talking about men.
If you want to give it a name, all right, men.
That's funny. I haven't thought about men in weeks.
I fail to see the humor.
You don't think I find men attractive? I find plenty of men
Like
attractive.
who? Name one.
Like Adlai Stevenson. I thought he was attractive.
Yes, but he doesn't date anymore. Florence, we can't stay home every night like this.
Listen, I intend to go out. I get lonely too, but it's only a few weeks. Give me some time.
What am I asking? I'd just like to have dinner one night with a couple of nice guys.
Who would I call? The only single man I know is my hairdresser and other things.
Leave that to me. There are two Spanish brothers who live in this building. They used to live in Spain. There are a million laughs.
How do you know?
Well, I was trapped in the elevator with them last week. They asked me out to dinner. This'll be perfect.
Well, what do they look like?
Real gentlemen. They wore double-breasted suits.
Double-breasted suits doesn't mean you're a gentleman.
These had cuffs on their pants.
Are they young or old? Are they nice looking?
I'm trying to tell you, Florence, these are two classy Spanish guys. No taps on their shoes.
Which one do I get?
Take whoever you want when they won't come in. Point to the Spaniard of your choice.
I wouldn't know what to say to them.
Would you relax? They're easy to be with. I talked to them for half an hour and didn't understand a word they said.
They don't speak English?
They speak perfect English every once in a while. Just promise me one thing.
What?
Don't call them Sydney. Forget Sydney. It's Manolo and Jesus.
Manolo and Jesus.
You don't pronounce the J.
Where's there a J in Manolo and Jesus?
Stop worrying, will you? We're going to have a night on the town. They know the best Spanish restaurants in New York.
I'm not going to any restaurant and be seen by everyone in the city.
You think everyone in New York is lining the streets waiting to see us?
Well, my friends, my family. What if my mother-in-law saw me having tequila with Manolo and Jesus?
Your mother-in-law lives in Florida.
This could be the one night she's in the city.
Florence, I need a date real bad. Time is going by. My hormones are going tick-tock, tick-tock. Give me your hand.
What?
Give me your hand. Do you feel my breast?
Yeah.
Well, it's not good enough. I want to feel a bigger hand with knuckles. Please.
All right, all right. But we'll eat here. We're not going to eat out.
Here, Florence, this is not a date about food. It's about nibbling fingertips. It's about fighting for a woman's honor and making sure we lose.
Well, I'm not going to lose anything. If you want dinner, I'll make dinner. I'll have roast chicken Valencia, Spanish rice, squash, eggplant, potato dumplings, and lemon souffle.
Are you crazy? You'll blow them up. Don't do that. I want them romantic, not diabetic.
My food is light. My food is fluffy. Don't tell me how to cook. You want someone to nibble on your fingers, I'll spread them with pate.
Who are you calling?
I'm calling my family. I want to talk to them before their friends say their mother's acting like a tramp. How do you spell Jesus?
J-E-S-U-S.
That's Jesus. You didn't say his name was Jesus.
It's a different Jesus. Will you stop worrying?
Well, now that his name is Jesus, I'm going to have to think of a simpler menu. Loaves and fishes or something.
God, it's gorgeous. It looks like a Noel Coward plane. Wow. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. La-la-la-la-la. La-la-la-la-la-la. La-la-la-la-la.
What time do you think it is?
What time? I don't know, 7:30, 8?
Try 8:20.
All right, so it's 8:20. So,
You said you'd be home at 7.
is that what I said?
That's what you said. I'll be home at 7. Is what
Okay.
you said.
Okay, I said I'd be home by 7, and it's 8:20, so what's the problem?
If you knew you were going to be late, why didn't you call me?
I couldn't call you. I was busy.
Too busy to pick up the phone?
I was-
Where were you?
I was running up and down 6th Avenue looking for a pair of earrings.
I have dozens of earrings. I could have loaned you some.
I told you I can't wear pierced ears. My earlobes closed up.
I could have bitten them open. Sidney was late. He'd always call me.
Late! I'm not late. I was the first one in this room. What difference does it make what time it is?
What difference does it make? I'll tell you what difference it makes. You said they were coming at 7:30. You'd be home at 7 o'clock to help me with the hors d'oeuvres. They'd arrive at 7:30 and we'd sit down and have cocktails. At 8 o'clock sharp, we would sit down to dinner. It is now 8:20 and I have a big, beautiful bird that's ready to be served. If we don't eat in 5 minutes, that bird might as well fly the hell out of here.
Oh, God help me.
Don't help her help save my 12-pound capon.
You cooked 12 pounds? They'll fall asleep without us.
When I have company, I serve the best. And tonight, I'm serving the best dry capon that money can buy.
Well, can't you keep it moist for a while?
Keep it moist. Don't you understand? It dries up. Food can't be kept forever to turn into fossils.
Well, then slice it up and we'll serve cold capon.
Cold capon for a dinner, for sit-down supper. What do you think? I'm a barbarian?
It
Oh,
was
my
just a suggestion.
Oh, God. How about Franks and beans? Maybe 4 Big Macs and some milkshakes. Do you think I went to Elizabeth Arden today for a leg wax so that I could sit down to a cold capon?
You asked my advice. I'm giving it to you.
Well, why don't we just, let me see. Oh, I know, Halloween candy. Why don't we get a bag of Halloween candy and let them pick their own?
Florence, get a hold of yourself.
You think it's easy? Go on. You can cook and clean and make floral arrangements and put little Spanish designs on the butter patties. I'm slaving it away in a hot kitchen all day, and you're in an air-conditioned office giving out baseball scores.
Baseball scores? I'm responsible for getting important news out to the public. Do you know there was a major revolution in Marge today? A major revolution.
Where the hell is Bocce?
It's a new African country.
Since when?
Since Thursday.
Oh, really? No kidding. Well, I have a capon that's older than Bocce.
Well, who tells you to cook? We could have been at the Casa de Casa watching flamenco dances instead of your lousy twirling ladle.
Well, they're here. I think I'll go take a saw and cut off the wings.
Stay where you are.
I'm not going to be responsible for this.
Who's blaming you? Who even cares about the dinner? We're having a date tonight, not a bake-off.
I take great pride in what I do, and you're going to explain the whole thing to them.
Okay, I'll write a full confession on their dinner napkin. Now take off that Peter Pan apron because I'm opening the door.
How about we have Arthur treat your fish sticks?
Are you through?
I'm through.
Well, hello there. Buenos dias.
Your good buddy's wrong. Say, buenos tardes.
Dias is morning.
See, tardes is evening.
Got it. I capiche.
Good, comprendo.
Capisci is Italian.
Comprendo is Spanish.
I understand.
I'm studying the English.
Well, Come in, amigo.
Amigo, very good. Jesus, you have something to say?
With our deep felicitations, Manolo and I have brought you fresh flowers and fresh candy.
And red roses for you, red lips.
So sweet.
And the candy. I hope you like them. They are no good.
No good.
See?
Yeah, he's very curious.
You mean nougat? I'll put the flowers in water.
Just the flowers, because candy is no good at all.
I thought it was nougat.
No, I mean no good.
Well, they certainly are beautiful. I feel like Miss America.
Oh, I feel the same. I miss Spain sometimes.
No, she means the lady in the bathing suit. Aren't you alone?
No. Where is she? And hello, Jesus. I'd like you to meet my roommate for the evening and chef, Florence Unger.
Mrs.
Oh, my
How do you
pleasure.
do?
My pleasure is Moses Street. I am Manolo Castazuela, and this is my very dear brother, Jesus Castazuela.
How do you do?
I am filled with much gratification to meet you.
And one for me.
And I double the pleasure. This is a charming surprise for us.
Why don't we all sit down, boys?
Do you like me in this chair?
I don't know, park it anywhere.
Oh, we did. The car is parked outside.
No, Jimmy, park yourself.
Hey, Jesus, why don't you sit on the sofa?
If it's not too much trouble.
After you, Olivia.
Do it the easiest way you can. And Florence, why don't you sit on the sofa? The chair is fine. And Nolo, aren't you going to sit?
Yes, I take after you.
You don't like the sofa?
Oh, I love this seat. Perhaps you'd like the seat?
No, I gave you that seat. Please sit.
Not until Olivia sits.
I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Now you sit, Olivia.
Good, it's my turn.
Now I sit. Now you sit.
Would anyone like anything?
Why don't we just see if we can all stay sitting?
Down, boys.
Of course.
Does this happen in Spain?
This happens all the time in Spain. That's why we have to take siestas. Olivia, I'm so much impressed with your home.
Oh, you like it?
Like it? I love it. He's beautiful, like an El Greco.
Who?
El Greco, the painter, no?
I don't remember who painted it.
You know, you like me, Olivia. You tell us it is too sloppy here to bite us. But it's not sloppy.
Yes, but since then I have a woman who cleans for me every day.
I have the same thing. It's a Jesus.
It's true. I like my house very clean. Manolo and I are very different. I am neat. He's not. I am always on time. He is always late. He's very difficult to live together. You understand?
I've heard of people like that. You've heard of people like that, haven't you, Florence?
You mean El Greco, the great Spanish painter, didn't you?
See, you wish to go back a little in the conversation?
Well, this
not too short.
Name is.
Oh, name is too
No,
short.
it's like a nickname. Like my name is Olive, but sometimes they call me Ollie. It's shorter.
Ollie is shorter than Olive.
It's a tricky language.
Actually, El Greco was Greek. That's what the name means. El Greco, the Greek.
Ah, see, yes, we know. We speak Spanish.
I know, I was just talking about art. I read about him in a travel magazine. Didn't he live in a city called Toledo?
Toledo.
Toledo. Oh.
It's pronounced Toledo.
Oh, she says Toledo, and you say Toledo. She says Toledo, and you say tomato.
We have Toledo in Ohio.
Oh, no, I think that's Toledo.
You see, Castilian Spanish is much different than English. Barcelona is Barcelona. San Jose is San Jose. Very, very good vitamins is very, very good vitamins. So, we say we have very, very good vitamins in San Jose, but very, very Baca Martinis in Barcelona. Yes, Jesus.
Very, very nice.
Oh, say, hasn't this been one shitty summer?
Yes, it's the most hot summer I can remember. Last night, Jesus and I asleep with nothing on.
Is that right?
Oh, Dios mío, it's getting warm in here. The old couple next door, they see us naked. We know we couldn't keep the door open so we can get in the breeze, you know? They see us, they think we are, what did they call the two men who love each other?
Brothers.
No, not brothers, you know, happy people. Think gay, they think we are gay.
Oh, we are not gay. Believe me, we are the opposite. What is the opposite of gay?
Not gay.
We are not gay.
We are the most not gay that is possible.
Tell me, Florence, because you live with Olivia, do people think you are gay?
Of course not. That's ridiculous. Why do you ask?
Well, because each Friday you have women to visit you. And you know people will say funny things.
Well, we used to play cards, but now we're playing Trivial Pursuit. What's wrong with that?
That is a good point. Florence makes a good point.
Well, then why is it when men play poker, they don't say they're gay?
Yes, that is another good point. Florence makes two good points.
In America, people are very suspicious of people who are not married.
It's true. Jesus makes a very good point.
So Florence is leading 2 points. Listen, I'm sure you boys would like a cocktail first, wouldn't you?
Oh, that would be very nice.
Good. What would you like?
I don't wish to put you to trouble, but a double vodka would be good.
Manolo, you promised me no more double vodkas.
You see, my brother is like my mother sometimes. But he is right. I am no good with liquor. I get very aggressive. I attack people.
Oh, come on, let the kid have a drink. And for Jesus?
Oh, Jesus will have a very, very dry martini.
I'll put a sponge in the glass. Coming right up.
Where are you going?
To get the refreshments, I'll give you plenty of time to get acquainted.
So, you're brothers, are you?
Oh, yes, both of us.
That's nice. Where are you from?
Barcelona.
Oh. How long have you been in the
Iberia,
Oh.
the Spanish Airlines.
Oh, I didn't understand. Are you pilots?
Oh, no. Sales and administration.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to learn to speak Spanish. Everybody in New York does nowadays. If you don't know what caballero means, you're afraid to go to the bathroom.
That is another very good point. Now you have 3 good points. Hey, five.
Bye.
Right, isn't that your name for sure?
Yeah, that's okay, Manny.
Man? Oh, that is so for Manolo. Ah, very good.
Jesus.
Jesus, you got something to say?
Olive.
Not Jesus.
Need
Hey.
help in there?
I'm fine, I'm just having some trouble with the ice cubes.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, Slow, what occupation are you?
I'm separated.
From your job?
No, from my husband.
Oh, forgive me, I don't understand.
I used to work, but then I stopped to become a mother.
Oh, you have children?
All mothers have children.
No. How many do you have?
Oh, 3. No, 2. I was thinking about my husband. But now that I'm separated, I have to look for a job.
That is where Spain is very different than America. In Spain, we are still very traditional, very old-fashioned. They feel it is the man's place to steal the cake.
Steal the cake.
See, the cake steal.
Oh, the breadwinner.
But Jesus and I are very up to date. We are very new fashioned. Tell her, Jesus.
Oh, Manolo and I are very up to date, very new fashion. That is why we divorced our wives. That is why we come to this wonderful country to start our lives over. We still love Spain, but it was time to say adios.
How sad. Are there still children over there?
Oh, yes, millions of children. They have plenty of children.
No, I mean yours.
Oh, no children. We are honorable men. If we had children, we would have stayed there with our wives and family and been miserable forever.
It's hard, isn't it, when you lose a spouse?
Ah, Jess. What is a spouse?
A spouse? My husband is a spouse.
Did you know he was a spouse before he died?
No, the person that you're married to is a spouse.
Oh, I did not know that. Somebody said my wife isn't a spouse, but I don't think so. But we did not keep a secret from each other.
When you get married, the person that you marry is your spouse.
Yo comprendo. Your spouse is your marido.
Ah.
Your husband, see?
Marido, sí.
Si, mucho, thank God.
You are unhappy to be separated from your spouse.
Well, yeah, after 14 years. Oh, it's so wrenching, isn't it?
Wrenching? Wrenching? ¿Qué es wrenching?
Wrenching? No comprendo.
Wrenching. Tearing apart.
Your husband tore you apart.
No. Life tore us apart. Problems tore us apart. I'm still not over it.
Oh.
It's been a very difficult time. Do you understand?
Oh, yes, it's nougat.
No good.
It's no good.
You are unhappy now, Flo, but in time it will be better. In Spain, we have an expression. The house is not built till chimney comes out with smoke. Do you understand?
No.
Maybe this will explain. The bull does not cry until his horns reach the sky, yes?
The ship comes home when the sailor is lost. dog drinks water.
Never mind, Jesus.
This is the worst part.
Your childhood sweetheart?
No, this is my little boy and girl.
Oh, preciosa. Such a preacher. Preciosa, no, Jesus.
Oh, see, the little girl looks just like you.
That's my little boy.
Yeah, they live with their father?
No, they're in summer camp right now. He's a wonderful father. He's very strict with them, but he's always fair. Sidney's an exceptional man. One time he... Nah, you don't want to hear all this.
Oh, but of course we do. It is good to get it up. We get it up. You have to get it up too.
I'm trying. That's him, that's Sidney.
Oh, very, very distinguished. Jesus distinguished, no?
Yes, very distinguished. He is a cowboy.
No, he just likes to wear the boots.
He has beautiful black hair, thick. Is he Spanish?
No, but I think the hair is. Isn't this nice?
There is no one in this picture.
No, that's a picture of my room. We had a gorgeous apartment.
Oh, yes, it's very beautiful.
The lamps are very beautiful.
I bought those lamps in Italy. They're very, very rare. I loved my apartment so much I never wanted to leave. We were so happy there, always talking, laughing. Oh, I never thought I'd... And then all of a sudden it's gone. The lamps, the laughter, Sidney.
Don't be sad, Flo. Don't be sad. There's a place in Brooklyn where you can get the same lamps.
So emotional. Here, have some guacamole.
No, no. It's good to cry. It washes the pain away. It's through haste.
See, when Manolo said goodbye to his spouse, he cried for 3 days.
Really?
I love her like no man could have loved a spouse. Every night I still think of her. This true Zeus.
Zeus! Zeus is a Greek god. Call me Hayes. He's true. Every night I hear him thinking of her.
Sometimes I think I've made a terrible mistake. If I loved Selena so much, why did I leave her? I was insane. Now it is too late.
Oh, baby, it's not too late.
Oh, it's too late. She got married last month.
For me, he's the same. Oh, he was much worse. My Consuelo was, excuse me, unfaithful. Oh, but today I would forgive her because I loved her so very much. I will never find another woman like Consuelo.
Did you know who the other man was?
See, his ex-wife.
Everybody happy? What did you say to them? Well, if you really want to cry, go inside and look at your dead bird.
Oh, my God. I told you to call me out.
I should have warned you, boys. She's the highest-rated soap opera in New York.
I think she's the most handsome woman I have ever met.
So fragile, so delicate, so Spanish. She's the kind of woman you find only in the Guatemala.
Well, when she comes out of the kitchen, that's where she may head for.
I hope everybody likes dark meat.
Maybe we can save it.
Say what? The big black bird? It looks like a Maltese falcon.
Can we look at it if no? This is a very, very fine bird.
It's no problemo. We have chicken paella upstairs in my house in 10 minutes.
With this?
Oh, no. I have Stouffer's frozen paella. It's even better than real food.
Then we'll see you upstairs, apartment 14D.
We won't even wait for the elevator.
Oh, that is good. There's always a dogs in there.
Time has come, Florence. This is going to be a great year for women. Come on, get the guacamole there.
I'm not going. What? I don't know what to say to them. I don't understand them. See, she comes in when they fail her. What the hell is that about?
I don't know. I'm not a Spanish philosopher. I'm a frustrated American woman. Now take the guacamole dip.
I can't. I feel too guilty. Emotionally, I'm still tied to Sydney.
Florence, defrosting paella with Manolo and Jesus is not adultery. Now take the guacamole dip.
Oh, all right, but it's not going to be any fun. I just feel so tense. Even my dress is stiff as a board.
Oh, stop it, Florence. You'll get stuck in the elevator again.
Oh God. My back is broken. I knew it.
No, your back isn't broken.
Don't touch me. Oh my God. You're making me tense. You're making it worse. Just please go.
Damn it, you're going to ruin my whole evening. I can't leave without you.
I want you to go. Please go and just leave me.
I'll get you some aspirin.
No. Oh my God. Oh, please, God. Don't let my back be broken. Don't let me die. I've got 2 children to raise. Oh, please, God. Oh,
Please, God, make her shut up. Make her quiet.
all right. How much longer is this going to go on? You're never going to talk to me again?
You had your chance to talk last night. I begged you to come upstairs with me. I was looking for romance, and instead I got a petrified woman in my living room. I never want to hear the sound of your voice again.
I understand. Comprendo. Gracias.
Here's the key to the back door. Stick to the hallway and your room, and you won't get hurt.
Oh, really? Well, let me remind you that I pay half of this rent. I'll go to any room I want.
Not in this apartment. I don't want to see you. Cover the mirrors when you walk through the house. And I'm sick and tired of smelling your cooking. I've had it up to here with your polyunsaturated fats. Now get that spaghetti off my table. What the hell is
That's
so
funny. That's
funny
really,
about it?
really funny.
What the hell's so funny?
It's not spaghetti, it's linguine.
Well, now it's garbage.
Are you crazy? It's hanging all over the walls in there. It's a mess, and
I like it.
Oh. You just let it hang in there, wouldn't you, until it turns all brown and stiff and yucky.
You touch one strand of that linguine and I'll break every sinus in your head.
All right, what's wrong? What's driving you crazy? Is it the crying, the cooking, the cleaning? What?
I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the cooking, the cleaning, and the crying. It's the moose calls that open your ears 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't take it anymore, Florence. I'm cracking up. Everything you do haven't even painted yet. Every night in my diary, I write down the things you do that aggravate me. This is June, and so far I filled up to January, and I haven't even mentioned the Gazpacho brothers yet.
Is that what's bothering you? That I loused up your sex life last night?
Sex life? I can't even have dirty dreams. You come in and clean them up.
I warned you not to make that date. I warned you.
Don't point that finger at me unless you intend to use it.
All right, Olive, get off my back. Do you hear me?
What is this, a display of temper? I haven't seen you really angry since I dropped my eyelashes in your pancake batter.
Olive, you're asking me to say something that I know you don't want to hear. That if I say it, you're gonna hear it.
Oh, I'm trembling all over. Look how I'm trembling all over.
Okay, here it is. I warned you. You're a wonderful girl, Olive. You've done everything for me. You took me in. I don't know what I would have done without you. You gave me a place to live and something to live for. I'll never forget you for that. You're tops with me, Olive.
If I've just been told off, I think I missed it.
It's coming now.
Oh, good.
You're also the biggest slob in the world.
I see.
And you're completely unreliable.
Is that so?
Yep, undependable,
Is that it?
unappreciative, irresponsible, and inefficient.
What is that, a Coldwater song?
Oh, that's it. I'm finished. Now you've been told off. How do you like that?
Good, because now I'm going to tell you all. For 8 months, I've lived all alone in this apartment. I thought I was miserable. I thought I was lonely. I took you in because I thought we could help each other. And here, after 3 weeks of close personal contact, I have hives, shingles, and the heartbreak of psoriasis. I'm growing old at twice the speed of sound. I have 7 new liver spots on my hand that look like the Big Dipper. I can't take it anymore, Florence. Do me a favor. Take your pots, your pans, your ladle, and your meat thermometer. Go into the kitchen. I'm going to go inside to lie down now. My teeth are coming loose, and I'm afraid if I drop them in here, you'll vacuum them up.
Be careful. Don't walk on the floor. I just scrubbed it. Keep away from me. Don't touch me. I'm warning you.
In the kitchen. I want to get your head in the oven like a capon.
You're gonna find yourself in one sweet lawsuit, Olive.
It's no use running, Florence. There's only 6 rooms, and I know all the shortcuts.
Is this how you settle your arguments? Like a barbarian? Oh. Stay away from me. This is tear gas. I'm going to one spray in your eyes, and you're going to be using eye drops for the rest of your life.
You want to see how I settle my problems? I'll show you how I settle them.
Okay. I'm going to use my siren now. What's the matter with this thing? Have you been fooling with my siren? Oh, $22.50 I paid for that piece of junk.
I'll show you how I settle them. There! That's how I settle them.
Where are you going?
Not me. You idiot. You're the one who's going off. Fix your siren so it can whistle for a cab.
What are you talking about?
The marriage is over, Florence. We're getting an annulment. I don't want to live with you anymore. I want you to pack your things, tie it up with saran wrap, and get out of here.
You mean actually move out?
Actually, physically, and immediately! There, you're all packed.
You know, I've got a good mind to leave.
Why doesn't she hear me? I know I'm speaking. I recognize my voice.
In other words, you're throwing me out.
Not in other words. Those are the perfect words.
All right, I just wanted to get the record straight. Let it be on your conscience.
Let what be on your conscience?
That you're throwing me out. That's what you said. Get out of the house. It's your responsibility. It's going to be on your head.
Wait a minute. What did you put on my head? Don't put things on my head. Take it off.
Now, I let tell you how to light a match.
You're not leaving till you take it back.
Take what back?
Let it be on your head. What the hell is that? The curse of the cat people?
I'd like to leave now. I'd like to leave now.
Florence, we've been good friends too long to end it this way. We're civilized people. Let's shake hands and part like gentlemen.
There's nothing gentle about being kicked out, and that's your doorbell. You're going to answer it?
Okay, I tried. What's going on? Florence, you look white as a ghost.
Olive just kicked me out. Have a nice game. If you're hungry, Olive will fix you some linguine. Don't forget to duck. Have a nice game.
Isn't Florence playing tonight?
She's too busy. She has to go out and spread guilt through the land. Let's get started with this game. Get it out.
I know what you're going through. Harry and I had a big fight this morning, too.
About what?
He's very jealous. He thinks I dress too sexy.
Well, hold on to Harry. He's an unusual man.
Hi, listen, girls. I got some bad news. I need a glass of scotch. I just broke up with the doctor.
Did he leave you with a curse on your head?
He's not a witch doctor. He's a gynecologist.
Everybody sit down. I have news for you.
Jesus, this place is like group therapy.
Is it good news or bad news?
Depends upon your income. I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
The penguin came through.
Are you sure you're pregnant? I don't trust gynecologists.
Where's Florence? I want to tell her the good news.
She left. She's angry because she didn't like what I said.
What did you say?
I said, get out of my house!
You threw her out?
I couldn't help it. I couldn't take it anymore. It was bad enough watching her straighten out the telephone cord. But when she put nuts in a bowl, she would arrange them. Almond next to cashew. Cashew next to peanut. Peanut next to pecan. Pecan next to Brazil nut. Brazil nut next to almond.
All right, stop it, Olive. You're getting yourself sick.
Walnuts around the edges.
Enough. That's enough.
Okay, we all know she's impossible, but she's still our friend, and she's still out on the street, and I'm still worried about her.
And I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. Who do you think sent her out in the first place?
Sydney. Sydney sent her out in the first place, you sent her out in the second place, and whoever she lives with will send her out in the third place. It's Florence, don't you understand? She does it to herself.
Why?
I don't know why. There are people like that. There's a tribe in Africa who hit themselves on the head with rocks all day.
I'll bet they don't arrange their nuts.
I wonder where she'll go this time.
It's her. I knew it. She wants to come back. New York City didn't want her either.
I'll get the door.
Start the game. I'm not giving her the satisfaction of knowing we're worried about her. Everybody play like nothing happened.
I hope my baby's not listening to this. She'll think women are crazy.
Open it. Open it.
Oh, hello. It's not her, Olive.
Buenas tardes.
Olive, it's Mr. Tardes.
Oh, Manolo. Girls, I'd like you to meet my neighbor, Manolo Venezuela.
Castazuela. Manolo Castazuela. Olivia, may I see you for a moment?
Certainly, Manolo. What's the matter?
I think you already know. I have come to pick up Flo's clothes.
Flo's? Clothes? My Flo's clothes?
Yes. Florence under that sweet, tortured woman who is in my apartment right now, wrenching her heart out to Jesus. You've been a very glorious spouse, Olivia. Friendship is more important than capons. She's in our apartment now, getting it up.
I'll translate this later.
Manolo. Florence doesn't want to stay. Please tell her to stay.
Really,
Oh,
fella?
pardon my excuse.
what he trouble. Jesus snores, and I talk in my sleep.
That should sound great with her moose calls.
I do not wish to be rude, Olivia, but in Spain, to throw one's friend out of the house is like killing a bull with a pistol. Please, Lord, just for a few days.
Until you get settled.
Well, maybe just for one night. I have to look for a job tomorrow.
Ah, that is wonderful. Hey,
Shall we help you up with your clothes?
My clothes, see? Oh, you mean the other ones? I'll get them.
very well. Come up as soon as you can, Lassie.
Don't be late. Don't be late. Cocktails in 15 minutes.
And keep studying the Spanish language book I gave you.
Mango